Hi guys, happy Saturday. Today we're going to do Ashton Drake's Rosie's first changing, and I'm going to do some of her details as well. She had a hair on her. Okay, so I'm going to start taking her clothes off, and then I'll show you what I'm going to put on her after we do the details. Okay, so she has 3/4 legs, and they're pretty squishy, and they're not made like the rest of the Ashton Drake dolls I have. The leg material is usually up in the cloth, but it's not in her. Okay, let me get her gown off and we'll do more details on her. Go ahead and take her headband off. Ooh, sorry, that didn't look like I was being gentle, but it was tight around her head. Okay, so Miss Rosie, she has blushing on her knees, and she has wrinkles underneath, and she has the little wrinkles and little lines on her feet, and her toes are kind of curled up a little bit, and like on the opening I showed you, she had painted and tipped nails. So the other leg, it has the wrinkles in it too, and her little foot has the wrinkles, and this little foot's toes are curled up as well, and they are painted also. And her arms are just like half. She just has half arm and half cloth, which is different than most of my other dolls. They usually have at least up to the sleeve, short sleeve line of arm. So that's different. And she has blushing on her hand, and her hand is in a little fist. And she does have some tipping on her hand, on her fingers. And this little hand is blushed as well. And it has, it's kind of curled down and she has her thumb out. And it is, her finger there is not tipped, but it is painted. And she only has about one tipped nail on this hand. And then she has closed eyes, and her ears look really good. She has some blushing on her cheeks, on both of her little cheeks. And her cloth body, she is not really weighed. She has some kind of like beads in her legs, feels like, but she's not really weighted. Maybe she has something in her bottom as well, feels like, but she's not very heavy. She's not heavy like Little Grace or any of the other ones that are real weighted. She's kind of lightweight. So those are her details. Oh, and she has an open mouth, so she does take a passy like this, or a modified passy, which I'm going to show you. I'm going to put in her mouth. And I did have a diaper here for her, but her diaper looks pretty good, so we'll leave it on her. And I'm going to put this white long sleeve onesie on her, just because she just has the half arms. And then I'm going to put this little gown, this little boutique gown on her that has ruffles on the bottom. And then we have a gray bow we're going to put on her that goes with it. And these two little foot looking sandal things that goes with the bow that we're going to put on them, put on her feet. And then here is her passy. It has a zebra on it, and it is cut, it's modified, and it's going to fit in her mouth. Okay? And we also have the spray and the brush here, but I think I'm just going to spray her hair since it's a little wavy. It's a little wavy, and just kind of scrunch it because I don't want to brush the curl out. Okay, so here we go. We're going to put on this onesie, this long sleeve onesie, so it will hide most when I put her in different outfits. The gown I'm going to put her in is in the long sleeve gown, so it won't show her arms in this outfit. But in other outfits, whether short sleeve or sleeveless, would show her cloth body and her cloth arms. And I really don't want that showing even in clothes that are just a little too big also. So that's why I put onesies on my babies, to hide the cloth body and the cloth arms on the babies. So, and it's not going to cover up her legs, but the we might can pull it down and it cover up her cloth legs. Yeah. There we go. There. Well, she might need a little bit of a bigger one to cover up all of that. Okay. So, I'm going to put the sleeper on her, the gown on her now. See, the gown has a big head on it, and I'm afraid it'll show her cloth body at the top if I don't put a onesie in the top on her. Okay, and this gown was in the big haul I had yesterday that the lady gave me when I went and picked up the pillow, which is a very nice one. It's a boutique gown. It come from, I don't remember what boutique it come from, but it had a boutique name on the tag. Okay, so there's her gown. She keeps sliding down off of the lounger. Let me see if I can find her. There we go. See, it's a little big and it wants to fall down around her neck a little. But there she is in her gown. And let's see if we can't do something with her hair right quick. It's not too bad messy, but it's a little messy. So we will spray it. And I'm going to scrunch it and kind of wipe it down. Scrunch it up and kind of wipe it down to where it stays curly, but it doesn't get, we don't want to comb it where it get real frizzy and lose its curl. So there we go. And then I'm going to put her headband on. There we go. There's her headband. And then on her feet, we're going to put these little So they're like sandal type things that goes with the headband that I had on one of my hauls, my last haul from Amazon. And it goes on her foot like this. It's a little big. Her foot's kind of small. So I may have to just put it on like that and let it be on her foot like that. And here's the last one you can put on. There. That was on her feet. I ordered these from Amazon instead of Ashton Drake. The Ashton Drake ones are probably smaller. But there's that. I'm going to pull her gown down. And then I'm going to put on her her passy. See, she takes the modified well. See, her cloth is showing right there, and I don't like that because the gown is kind of big. And I pulled down her onesie to cover up her legs, but I may have to adjust a little bit more, guys. Okay, so there is Miss Rosie, and we did her details, and we did her first changing. So here's Miss Rosie, and I'm going to leave her name as Rosie. And if you like this video, guys, give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And hit the notification bell so you won't miss anything. Okay, guys. See you later. Bye.